swear by Almighty God that the evidence I shall give shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Mr. Dixon, do you know these young people? Known as the Guildford Four?
Yes, I do.
Do you know how long they have spent in jail?
15 years, I believe.
Do you know Annie Maguire, who served her 14 years without remission? Do you know her son Vincent, who served 5 years? Do you know her son Patrick, who served 4? Do you know her husband, Paddy Maguire, who served 12 years? Carol Richardson was 17 when she went to jail, Mr. Dixon. Now she is 32. Do you know Carol Richardson?
My lord, what is the point of this?
Yes, come to the point, Mrs. Pierce.
Do you know who this is, Mr. Dixon?
No, I don't.
Well then, would you be so kind as to read the statement that you took from him on the 3rd of November 1974? A statement, my lord, which vindicates all of these people, all these innocent people.
My lord, I need to see a copy of this
someone,
statement.
either that man or his superior or his superior's superior, ordered that these people be used as scapegoats by a nation that was baying for blood.
My lord!
In return for the innocent blood spilled on the streets of Guildford, and by God, you got
Pierce
your
is
blood,
making a
Mr.
political
Dixon.
speech. This is
You got
outrageous.
the blood of Giuseppe Conlon, you got the lifeblood of Carol Richardson, and you got 15 years of blood and sweat and pain from my client, whose only crime was that he was bloody well Irish, and he was foolish, and he was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Mrs. Pierce, I will have you removed from the court.
And one of your colleagues, my lord, who sat where you sit now, said, and I quote, "It is a pity you were not charged with treason to the crown, a charge that carries a penalty of death by hanging, a sentence I would have no difficulty in passing in this case."
Mrs. Pierce, I'm trying to read this document. I will not tell you again to be silent, or you will be removed from the court.
My lord, this document brings the entire British legal system into disrepute.
My lord, this is new evidence.
It is shocking, new evidence.
My lord, this evidence was not submitted at the trial. It is under appeal.
That, I believe, is the point that Mrs. Pierce is trying to make. Proceed, Mrs. Pierce.
My lord, I demand a recess.
There will be no demands made in my court. Stand back.
My lord, this alibi for Jerry Conlon was taken by Mr. Dixon 1 month after Jerry Conlon was arrested. This note was attached to it when I found it in police files. It reads not to be shown to the defense. I have one question to ask you, Mr. Dixon. Why was the alibi for Jerry Conlon, who was charged with the murder of 5 innocent people, kept from the defense?
Give us an answer to the question.
Order in the court.
My lord, I would like to approach the bench.
This is most irregular.
Yes, I'm aware of that, my lord.
Farewell.
Mr. Dixon, you may stand down.
No, 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 my lord, this is the man who should be under arrest.
Be silent, Mrs. Pierce. This court is now in recess.
Look, don't try and make me the fall guy for the whole British legal establishment.
Look, if I accept this mercy deal, if a flippin' cheek offering me mercy, I mean, they should be begging for mercy themselves.
You ready, Miss Collins?
I just come and I know the difference between right and wrong. The truth has to come up. They may not want to hear it in the court, but there's people outside who listen. You know?
Just think about it.
I give us 3 of them.
In the matter of Her Majesty versus Gerard Patrick Conlon, the case is hereby dismissed.
Come on, sir. Come on. This way. Let's go. Going over the back.
What about Geoffrey Conlon? Your Honour, he was an innocent man.
Honestly, it's not a good idea. Who's the back?
I'm a free man and I'm going out the front door.
In the matter of Her Majesty versus Paul Hill, the case is hereby dismissed.
Leave me alone. I'm going out the front door with Jerry.
In the matter of Her Majesty versus Patrick Armstrong, the case is hereby dismissed. In the matter of Her Majesty versus Carol Richardson, the case is hereby dismissed.
I'm an innocent man. I spent 15 years in prison for something I didn't do. I watched my father die in a British prison for something he didn't do. And this government still says he's guilty. I want to tell them that until my father is proved innocent, until all the people involved in this case are proved innocent, until the guilty ones are brought to justice, I will fight on.